Most people buy a phone for the camera or the screen. But after 90 days as my daily driver, I've realized that 90% of what we pay for in flagships like my Pixel 8 Pro is useless when the world gets free. I'm not saying this $200 brick is better than a flagship, but this is the Fossibot F106 Pro, and it does things those phones can't. The Fossibot F106 Pro isn't just a phone, it's a power station. We've been conditioned to think that charging our phones every night is normal, but is it actually innovation if your $1,200 flagship can't even make it through a weekend without a wall socket? With 12,000 mAh, I get 3.5 to 4 days of heavy use. It even has reverse charging to keep my Pixel alive. Forget the tiny LED on your flagship. This has a 512 lumen floodlight. Whether you're hiking in the Matterhorn in Switzerland or facing load shedding in South Africa, this changes everything. You aren't hunting for candles. You are the one with the light on. Now let's talk about the sound. This has a 3.5 watt speaker hitting 103 decibels. It is honestly the loudest speaker I have personally ever heard on a phone. And the quality is actually good. It's clear and deep. Whether you're lying on the beach or sitting around a campfire, you don't need a Bluetooth speaker anymore. This is the speaker. Have a listen to decide for yourself. It has a 1080p display protected by Dragon Trail glass. Now, I know the iPhone 17 Pro Max has the latest ceramic shield, and it's beautiful. But remember, as Zach from Jerry Rig Everything says, glass is glass and glass breaks. What good is a billion color screen if you are too afraid to take it out of your pocket without a $60 case? The good thing is the Fossibot glass is recessed behind these massive shock-absorbing bumpers. The iPhone though, its glass is exposed at the corners. If they both hit the concrete, I know which one survives. Under the hood of the F106 Pro, the Helio G85 isn't a speed demon, but is efficient. And because it's not power hungry, the battery lasts forever. It has an 8GB of RAM and 256GB of local storage. For my viewers in places like Nigeria, Kenya, or India, where data is expensive, having that much local storage is a huge win over relying on the cloud. Now, I took a few pictures and a short video with this phone so you can judge for yourself. Here's the footage. Look, I'm going to be honest. It's not flagship quality. You aren't filming a cinematic movie with this. But for a $200 rugged phone, it's decent. The photos are sharp enough for social media or documenting work. And check out the night vision. This uses infrared. It's not about pretty pictures. It's about seeing in the pitch dark. For security or finding your way at night, it's completely usable. I'm going to flash the full specs on the screen right now. Everything from the 30 watt fast charging to the military grade durability ratings. But remember, this phone isn't about winning a spec war on paper. It's about how those specs translate to real world reliability. One iPhone 17 Pro Max costs over $1,200. You can buy 6 Fossibot F106 Pro for that price. I want to hear from you guys. If you were traveling to a remote area or facing a week of power cuts, which phone are you grabbing? The one with the best camera or the one that refuses to die? Let me know in the comments. For those of us living in the West, reliable electricity is a given. We take it for granted. We forget that for millions of people, having power 24/7 is a luxury. Obviously, this would never be my daily driver. I have my Pixel for that. It will never be yours either. You probably have your iPhone or Samsung for that. For me, this is a hiking tool, a backup for when I go off-grid. But for someone in a developing country, this isn't a backup. It's a lifeline. It keeps the poor part of the digital world for cheap. It allows a student in Lagos or a worker in rural India to stay connected for days without worrying about the next blackout. I'm glad a phone like the Fossibot F106 Pro exists. Not because it's cool, but because for millions of people, it's necessary. I've linked some useful links below if you want to check it out. I'm Dominic. Thank you for watching. Until next time, keep it real, and I will catch you in the next one.